Greetings to you, my friends. I want you to pause for a moment and really listen carefully. Today, I'm going to speak directly to the very core of your life, to the very reason you are alive. You see, so many people walk through life aimlessly, chasing jobs, chasing money, chasing recognition, chasing comfort, and they never stop to ask the one question that matters most. Why was I created? But I am here to tell you, right here, right now, that your life is not an accident. Every setback you've experienced, every moment of failure, every disappointment, even every victory, it all has a purpose. There is a divine plan written specifically for you, a plan designed before you were ever born. And the truth is, that plan is not dependent on other people, circumstances, or luck. It is dependent on God and on your willingness to listen, to learn, and to walk in obedience. Sometimes life knocks you down, not to destroy you, but to define you. Sometimes failure, rejection, or pain is not punishment, it is preparation. It is the fire that forges your character, the storm that awakens your destiny, and the testing ground that reveals what God put inside of you before the world even existed. And today, my friends, we are going to uncover the truth. God has a plan for you, a plan that cannot be stopped by opposition, delayed by circumstance, or ignored by distraction. Every challenge you faced, every door that seemed closed, every no you received, they are all part of that divine blueprint. So I want you to do something for me. Stay with me until the very end of this message, because by the time you finish watching, you will see your life differently. You will see setbacks as setups. You will see pain as preparation. You will understand that every trial, every challenge, and every victory is moving you closer to your divine purpose. Open your heart, open your mind, and let us discover together the path that heaven has already set before you. Your destiny is waiting, and it starts now. Life's setbacks reveal divine purpose. Setbacks are not interruptions to your life. They are introductions to your assignment. When life knocks you down, it is not because heaven lost control. It is because heaven is trying to get your attention. Many people discover what they want to do in success, but they discover who they are in failure. Resistance exposes intention. Pressure reveals design. You never truly understand why you were created until what you relied on collapses and forces you to look inward. God allows certain doors to close, so you stop running toward convenience and start walking toward calling. The breakdown was not to break you, it was to strip you of distractions. Some setbacks are divine setups designed to redirect your energy, discipline your character, and awaken a purpose that comfort would have kept asleep. When the familiar fails, purpose begins to speak. When security disappears, destiny starts demanding responsibility. What you call a setback is often purpose, insisting on alignment. Pain as preparation, not punishment. Pain is often misinterpreted because people assume God only speaks through comfort, but growth is rarely born in ease. Pain is a classroom, and every lesson has an objective. What hurts you is not always sent to harm you. Sometimes it is permitted to mature you. Discipline is proof of investment, not rejection. If there were no value inside you, there would be no pressure applied to you. Pain forces evaluation, realignment, and humility. It exposes weaknesses that success hides and develops endurance that applause never produces. God allows pain to train your discernment so you don't mistake temporary relief for permanent purpose. What stretches you strengthens you. What confronts you corrects you. And what wounds you refines your perspective until your character can carry the responsibility your destiny requires. God's predetermined plan for every life. Before you were formed in the body, your purpose was already decided in the mind of God. You were not created and then assigned a plan. You were planned and then created. That means your life is not a reaction to circumstances. It is a response to divine intention. Heaven does not improvise with human destiny. Every individual is born with an original assignment, and fulfillment comes only when that assignment is discovered and obeyed. Confusion enters when people try to design their own future without consulting their creator. Purpose is not something you choose, it is something you uncover. God's plan is older than your mistakes and stronger than your disobedience. Even when you deviate, the plan waits. Even when you delay, the purpose remains intact. Destiny is not canceled by ignorance, but it is delayed by it. Your responsibility is not to invent meaning, but to align with what was already written before time began, purpose over jobs and careers. Many people spend their lives chasing employment and miss their assignment. A job is what you are paid for, but purpose is what you were born for. You can retire from a job, but you never retire from purpose. Careers are temporary structures. Purpose is an eternal demand. When purpose is ignored, even success feels empty. Money without meaning produces frustration. Titles without assignment produce insecurity. Purpose must govern career decisions, otherwise you will climb ladders that are leaning against the wrong wall. God never called you to work just to survive. He called you to serve something greater than yourself. Employment should be the vehicle, not the destination. When purpose leads, careers follow. When purpose is absent, no promotion can satisfy. The greatest tragedy is not failure. It is succeeding in something you were never designed to do, identity rooted in assignment, not titles. Titles are given by people, but identity is established by purpose. When a person confuses who they are with what they do, insecurity is inevitable. Positions can change, roles can end, and recognition can fade, but assignment remains constant. You are not valuable because of your position. You are positioned because of your value. When titles define you, their loss destroys you. When purpose defines you, transitions cannot shake you. God never asks for your resume. He looks for your obedience. Identity anchored in assignment produces confidence without arrogance and humility without weakness. You stop competing when you know who you are. You stop comparing when you understand why you were sent. Purpose-centered identity gives clarity in seasons of obscurity and stability in seasons of exposure. Struggles as tools for shaping destiny. Struggle is not evidence that God has abandoned you. It is often proof that He is developing you. Destiny requires capacity, and capacity is built under pressure. God uses resistance to strengthen discipline and endurance. Without struggle, potential remains undeveloped and purpose stays theoretical. Trials expose character flaws that comfort would never confront. Every challenge is designed to stretch your faith, refine your focus, and prepare you for responsibility. What you survive qualifies you. What you endure trains you. Struggles force growth because they demand decisions, commitment, and maturity beyond convenience. Divine favor over human opposition. Opposition is often the confirmation that purpose is present. When God places His favor on a life, resistance becomes unavoidable but ineffective. People can delay you, but they cannot deny what heaven has authorized. Favor does not eliminate opposition, it outlives it. Human systems may resist you, but divine intention overrides human agendas. When God approves an assignment, no vote can overturn it. Favor gives you access where credentials fail and sustains you where strength runs out. Those who oppose you unknowingly become instruments in refining your focus and strengthening your resolve, because purpose is not defended by people. It is enforced by God's authority to open and close doors. Doors in life are not controlled by chance or connections. They are governed by divine authority. God opens opportunities no human qualification could earn and closes paths no human effort can force. Closed doors are not rejection, they are protection. An open door without purpose becomes a trap, and a closed door with purpose becomes direction. God shuts doors to prevent you from entering spaces that would drain your assignment. When the timing is right, no resistance can stop access. When the timing is wrong, no effort can create it because destiny responds to authorization, not ambition. The higher cost and higher reward of purpose. Purpose often demands a path that is harder, longer, and filled with challenges that success would avoid. The easy route may offer comfort, but it cannot produce significance. True fulfillment comes from choosing what is meaningful over what is convenient. Sacrifice is part of the process because greatness requires endurance. The road of purpose tests patience, refines character, and stretches faith. What is gained through struggle carries value that shortcuts cannot provide. Those willing to pay the cost experience rewards that are permanent, impactful, and aligned with God's eternal plan. Gratitude for past trials as proof of progress. Every trial you have endured is a testimony of God's faithfulness and evidence that you are moving toward your assignment. Challenges are not punishments, but markers of growth, proof that you have survived what others could not. Gratitude transforms hardship into a lesson, disappointment into direction, and struggle into strength. When you appreciate what God has carried you through, you recognize that every setback had a purpose. Every obstacle was shaping you, and every delay was aligning you for the future He has prepared. As we come to the end of this message today, remember this: your life is not an accident. Life's setbacks are not interruptions. They are introductions to your assignment. Pain is preparation, not punishment. Every disappointment, every challenge, and every closed door has been shaping you for the purpose that only you can fulfill. God's plan for your life was written before you were born, and it cannot be canceled by opposition, delayed by circumstance, or stolen by distractions. Purpose is greater than any job, title, or comfort. Struggles are not meant to stop you. They are tools to strengthen you, refine you, and prepare you to step into the destiny that heaven designed specifically for you. Divine favor will always outlive human opposition. God has the authority to open doors that no man can shut and close doors that no one should enter. And though the path of purpose may be harder, filled with sacrifice and trials, it carries rewards far greater than anything the world can offer. Every trial you have endured is proof of progress, evidence that you are moving closer to the destiny God intended for your life. So press on with pride, press on with purpose, and never forget the lessons embedded in your journey. Align with the plan that is already written for you. Walk boldly into your assignment and understand this: your setbacks are setups, your pain is preparation, and your purpose is unstoppable. Thank you for watching this message today on Dr. Myles Munroe Teachings. If this teaching has touched your heart, reminded you that God has a plan for your life, or awakened the purpose within you, then don't leave without subscribing. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because every teaching here is designed to transform your life, clarify your calling, and align you with your destiny. Comment below and share what step you are taking today toward your purpose. Let the world know that you are ready to press on, embrace your assignment, and fulfill the plan that God has set for you. Share this video with someone who needs to hear this truth today, because purpose is not just personal, it impacts the world. Comment idea: I now see that my setbacks are setups, and my struggles are preparing me for my God-given purpose. I choose to press on with faith and purpose.